My brothers in Islam, we need to understand that the greatest purpose in life is to worship Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. That's the greatest purpose in life. And this purpose, to worship Allah, Allah Azza wa Jal made mention of it in the first surah of the Quran, which is Surah Al-Fatiha. What is the central ayah in Surah Al-Fatiha? It's إِيَّاكَ نَعْبُدُ وَإِيَّاكَ نَسْتَعِينُ. That's the central ayah. This ayah in Surah Al-Fatiha is actually a summary of the entire Quran. As a matter of fact, it's a summary of the entire life of one person. إِيَّاكَ نَعْبُدُ. We have been commanded by Allah that we declare on our tongue and in our heart that you alone we worship. Worship, that's the purpose. How do we worship? How does one worship Allah? What's the tool? What's the means to worship Allah? That no, worship of Allah requires dedication. It requires commitment. It cannot be affected by laziness. The second half of the ayah tells us how we're going to fulfill this purpose. And that is, وَإِيَّاكَ نَسْتَعِينُ. And you alone we seek help. Even the purpose of life is to worship Allah. Na'bud. How are we going to worship Him? What's the means of worshiping Him? You need to always keep in your mind and in your heart, إِيَّاكَ نَسْتَعِينُ. You alone we're going to seek help when worshiping you. And that is the only way you're going to fulfill the purpose of worshiping Allah Azza wa Jal. And in brief, that is the answer. That you always seek Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala's help when it comes to your worship.